Hi friends, welcome back to Socially Distant. Despite all evidence to the contrary, I'm Brian Noonan. Well, what do you know? We've hit another Monday during the time of COVID-19. I hope you had a great weekend. The weather here in Chicago was, to say the least, glorious. Glorious. So I took advantage of the very first really nice weekend. I cut the grass, took the dogs for much longer walks, pulled a few dandelions, and then I sat on the deck enjoying a cigar, a hazy IPA, and listening to yacht rock. Good Lord. I just painted the picture of a stereotypical middle-aged dad, didn't I? Well, if the boat shoe fits. So today isn't just any Monday. No, it's May 4th. Now, for those of us who don't follow one of the biggest movie franchises in the history of man too closely, that fact is surely just going to pass us by as we look forward to Cinco de Mayo. But for anyone who is a fan of Star Wars, today is May the 4th. Get it? May the 4th. May the Force be with you? Yes, I know, we're giving Obi-Wan a tiny speech impediment to make this thing fit, but doesn't matter. Star Wars fans across the globe are using today to celebrate their fandom with like-minded folks. Now, I have to admit, I'm not much of a Star Wars guy. I was fully invested in the original trilogy when those movies came out. I'm old enough to remember the hysteria that surrounded the original release in 1977. Like every other youngster in America, I rushed to the theater and was completely awed by the story, the characters, and the special effects, which were unbelievable for that time. I even went to my local t-shirt shop. Yeah, remember those? Brick and mortar stores where you'd walk in and there'd be hundreds of decals all over the walls. You'd pick the number and then some stoner in the back would iron it right onto your shirt. I might even have my name on the back because that's what we did. I think my Star Wars t-shirt that I got was a powder blue. That's right. I loved The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Then something happened. 16 years passed. I moved on. In 1999, The Phantom Menace came out, and with it, Jar Jar Binks was released on humanity. That's it. I was out. That was the last Star Wars movie I saw. The next 5 Star Wars movies and the subsequent standalone films came out with lots of fanfare from the fans and lots of yawns from me. The fans are still lining up for the movies, heading to conventions and cheering for Baby Yoda on some show on Disney+. I don't know, The Mandalorian, something like that. Anyway, it would be easy to make fun of these geeks or nerds or whatever you want to call them. You know, the folks who still want to dress like Darth Maul, they fetishize Leia, and they debate every scene like it was the Zapruder film. Trust me, I love a good mock. But when you think about it, aren't we all geeks or nerds about something? I spent the weekend watching all the Avengers movies. Yes, I cried a little at the end of Endgame. You got a problem with that? Come on. Tony Stark died. Captain America finally got to find happiness with the woman he loved. What are you, made of stone? Yes, I know. I realize it. I'm a man of a certain age that is crying because a superhero got to live his best life. That's the point. Whether it's movies, music, comic books, sports, or anything else you love, you get invested. You care. You find like-minded people who share that love, and you go down countless rabbit holes discussing, debating, and dissecting the minutiae of your passion. It may stem from childhood. I know my love of Captain America and the Marvel Universe does. When I was a kid reading the comics, I could never have imagined my heroes coming to life on the big screen like they have. When the first Spider-Man movie came out, I was in heaven. When Iron Man was released, I knew that despite my age, I was along for the ride, no matter how long. And what a ride it was. Now, yes, there are folks who say that adults who like superhero movies or Star Wars movies or anything else they deem childish are just sad, socially awkward misfits who need to grow up and embrace more mature material. And to them I say, zip it, jerks. If something brings you joy and it doesn't hurt anyone, embrace it, especially during times like this. Spending the weekend revisiting my childhood heroes, losing myself in their world, and grieving over their losses gave me a few minutes where I didn't have to think about viruses, corrupt government officials, or the fact that I couldn't find any chicken at the grocery store. Are these movies perfect, and could some of the plot points be debated by people who care way more than I do? Yeah, probably, but that's not the point. The point is I enjoyed them. So what have we learned? Absolutely nothing. Anyway, Happy Star Wars Day if that's your bag. If not, happy Monday. Find something today that connects you to your youth or a happier time and embrace it, revel in it for just a little while. Until we meet again in a galaxy far, far away, or right here on YouTube, stay safe, stay home, stay away from the dark side, and as always, stay socially distant. May the Force be with you. Bye.